New tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court is unanimously siding with a Texas marijuana user, ruling federal prosecutors cannot automatically strip someone of their gun rights simply because they used the drug. The decision is now raising questions about whether a high-profile case right here in Hampton Roads could be affected. Patrick Gray joins us in the studio with those details. Patrick.
That's right, Dana. The ruling centers on a Texas man charged with possessing a firearm while being a regular marijuana user. Now, a question arises what that can mean for Deja Taylor, the Newport-News mother whose young child shot his teacher at Rich Neck Elementary School. Taylor later pleading guilty to lying on the gun application that she didn't use marijuana. A unanimous Supreme Court decision is changing how the federal government can prosecute some gun owners who use marijuana. In United States versus Hamani, the court ruling prosecutors cannot simply rely on a person's history of unlawful drug use to justify taking away their Second Amendment rights. The case involved Texas gun owner Ali Hamani, who admitted using marijuana regularly while keeping a firearm in his home.
Just because somebody may have been smoking marijuana or admits to smoking marijuana when they purchase a firearm, that in of itself may not be a crime.
Norfolk attorney Eric Korsland says the ruling narrows how prosecutors can apply the law moving forward. The decision is now drawing attention to the case of Deja Taylor, the mother of the 6-year-old Rich Neck Elementary student who shot his teacher in 2023. Taylor later pleaded guilty to federal charges tied to marijuana use and firearm possession.
The Hamani case applies. They can cite that as what we call precedent.
But Korsland says Taylor faces a major obstacle. She accepted a plea agreement. According to Korsland, appeals after a guilty plea are extremely limited.
Because she pled guilty, she likely waives all of her appeal rights, and so she's not able to appeal her case or use this to her advantage, in my opinion.
He also says expungement is unlikely.
This expungement only applies for not guilty verdicts or dismissals.
And despite the Supreme Court's ruling, Korsland believes Taylor's conviction is likely to remain unchanged.
Again, I don't think the Hamani case is going to help out Ms. Taylor, unfortunately for her.
And the Supreme Court was careful to limit its ruling. The decision does not protect known drug addicts or people who are actively intoxicated while handling firearms, meaning those restrictions remain in place. Patrick Gray, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Patrick. An important distinction as courts and attorneys now begin sorting through the broader impact of this decision nationwide.